Alright everyone, what's happening today? I'm going to tell you a little story about one of the last gigs I shot, which was with Lost in Translation at the Classic Grand in Glasgow. I arrived at the venue just over an hour early, and they kept trying to buy me drinks. I had a shot with the lead singer and guitarist Ollie, and after that I sat up the back a bit listening to other bands. Then I went outside for a fag and they passed me a joint right before they went on when I saw them outside. I went to take a few jaws out, hit me quite hard. My tolerance just never seems to improve, and then I turned another drink to try to walk in. I had to get my camera together and make sure all my settings were correct. It's honestly quite impressive to be able to go on stage after all that. I'm not sure they have quite the same capabilities like fucking Motley Crue, because they were just a bit nuts, I think. That Jack Daniels time with Tommy Lee's playing the drums is like one of the hardest things ever to watch, and he's done a lot of shit. But I still have no idea how they manage it. They are by far the most fun, chaotic band I've ever worked with. Funnily enough, I was going to shoot at the Martin Festival for them and they forgot to put me on the guest list. I think they may have been a bit too hungover for their gig the night before and just forgot, and I just couldn't get in. I ended up just standing outside for about an hour until they came out, and I went to shop with them to get a bottle of Bucky. Anyway, I was sitting there as they were getting ready to go out on the stage, pure scamming about trying to get my camera stuff in my bag and put the lens on with shaky hands. Then they started playing, and as soon as I did, I walked right in. Half an hour later and they said, last two songs, and as soon as I heard those words my heart dropped. But I checked the photos right away after, and I arguably some of my best work to date, at least from the limited amount of gigs that I've done. I think it definitely let me not be too worried to explore different things when taking photos. Like, it just gave me that confidence to do it and actually pushed me to find my own style. And I think being high in general can sometimes bring out your creative mind to think about things that you've never tried before, but I definitely pushed it there. I mean, I've taken photos before drunk on holiday for my reportage project in college a couple of years ago when I went to Turkey. I'll pop some on the screen now because they are bangers. So, you know, I knew I could do it, but I'm still going to be more careful in the future. It did definitely make me realise a lesson, however, that I need to push myself more creatively and stop letting fear hold me back. Anyways, shout out to Lost in Translation, they're by far my favourite band to work with, and make sure you go check out their next gig. Links to get a ticket will be in the description below, as well as their Instagram. Thanks for watching.
Breaking rocks in a hot sun.